Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Helping Hands Charity League. I almost forgot that third word. Season 3, Week 6, or the stream for Week 6. Hope everyone is having a fantastic day or night or whatever time zone it is for you. Just a warning for people on YouTube's, and I guess for people on Twitch as well. I'm very tired. It's a sleepy day. No, I just got off of work, so I'm exhausted after work, but um, we're still going to be doing this. For those who do not know, the Helping Hands Charity League is a competitive Pokemon draft league. Um, that is, a competitive draft league with the intention of raising awareness and money for several different charities. It's a 15-week season with I think, a 6-week tournament at the end. And every team represents a different charity, and any donations, any bits, any subscriptions, any revenue coming in from these streams or from the league in general will be going to the winners, first, second, and third of the tournament in a 70-20-10 split. Yeah, this is just a very laid back, chill league, and it's a lot of fun. I hope people are having a lot of fun with it. We're gonna get ready for our first battle here. You see, it is the battle between Lunar Lynx and the Aerial Aces. So this is what I'll be doing. This is little transition here. After I end the recording, I will be going to the next transition of the next battle, and get ready for the next recording. But as we can see here, the first team of this battle is Lunar Lynx, played by Lynx, playing for the Black LGBTQ plus Liberation Inc. Currently 10th place at 2 and 3. And yeah, I did do that in previous seasons. I just completely forgot about it. I forgot about it until last week, and then I forgot about it until just tonight. So I added that took me a little bit longer to set up the stream as I added the transition scenes, but Lunar Lynx, the mega of this team, is the Mega Ampharos, who has not shown up yet. For OU, we have the Gliscor at 5 and 5, the Iron Moth at 1 and 2. For UU, we have the Reuniclus at 1 and 0, with the Nidoqueen at 0-1. For RU, we have the Milotic at 4 and 2, the Magnezone at 2 and 3, and Grimmsnarl at 1 and 1. For NU, we have the Chandelure, which I also don't believe has shown up yet. We have the Emboar, which is at 3 and 2, and the Klefki at 1 and 2. For the PU Pokemon, we have the Diplet at 0 and 3, the Phalanx at 1 and 1, Process at 0 and 2, and the Aurorus at 1 and 2. You see the Gliscor here is the leader of this team with 5 knockouts, but also 5 fates. I think this is a Pokemon that has come every week, which of course makes sense. Gliscor is a fantastic Pokemon. And it has been showing off. It's pretty good too. It's been getting knockouts for this team. The opponent of this team for this week, we have the Aerial Aces, Bird Team. Hashtag Bird Up, question mark. Aerial Aces is led by Tyro, playing for the Trevor Project. Currently third place at 4 and 1. The mega of this team is going to be that Mega Altaria, which is at 2 and 2. For OU, we have the Quaquaval at 2 and 1, and the Skarmory at 6 and 1. For the UU Pokemon, we have the Halucha, which is at 7 and 2, and the Skeletors at 1 and 2. For the RU Pokemon, we have the Talonflame at 0 and 1, the Porygon Z at 8 and 3, which is the leader of this team, and we have the Swellow, who has not been brought yet, which is really scary for when it does show up, because I've seen Swellow do some really, really scary things in the past. That Pokemon can be pretty hard to counter if played right. For NU, we have the Decidueye at 0-0. We have the Kilowattrel at 2 and 3, which is usually the electric terrain setter for the Halucha. And we have the Sigilyph at 0 and 1. And for the PU Pokemon, we have the Hisuian Decidueye, which is at 1 and 2. We have the Archeops, which is at 0-0. Bombardier, also at 0-0. And we also have the Cramorant at 0-0. I don't believe either of those 3 PU Pokemon have been brought yet. Could be wrong, but I do so believe that is what's happened here. Give me like 3 seconds. I forgot to turn on video on for this. Uh, okay. Okay. And let's look at the starting lineups of these two teams. Blah, 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 blah. For the Lunar Lynx, we have the Reuniclus. We have the Mega Ampharos making its first appearance this season, which is kind of exciting to see. We have the Grimmsnarl, the Milotic, Gliscor coming back, and the Nidoqueen. And for the Aerial Aces, we have the Skarmory, the Altaria, the Porygon Z, the Quaquaval, the Decidueye, Hisuian Decidueye, and Skeletor's bird. Not the actual Skeletors, the bird that's on the Skeletor's nose. Not the Skeletors itself. No, no, no. Um, let's go in and start off our first battle of week 6. The Lunar Lynx is going to lead with the Nidoqueen, with the Aerial Aces leading with the Porygon Z, the special attack who's getting boosted from the download. The immediate Ice Beam is going to knock out the Nidoqueen in just one hit. The Gliscor then comes in, but another Ice Beam is going to take down the Gliscor. The Grimmsnarl will replace the Gliscor. They switch from the Porygon into the Skarmory with the Spirit Break being used, being a resisted hit, and lowering the special attack of the Skarmory. The immediate switch from the Grimmsnarl into the Reuniclus with a layer of spikes being set up by the Skarmory with a toxic being used onto the Reuniclus, and their focus is going to do a lot of damage to the Skarmory in the immediate switch from the Skarmory into Skeletors, with the Psyshock then being used. The switch from Reuniclus into the Nilotic here. I said here again, I keep saying here. With a Slack off, going to bring the Skeletor's bird up to full HP. And he switched from the Skeletors into the Decidueye, Hisuian Decidueye, with a Skull being used by the Nilotic, but getting the crit, but not doing too much damage to the Decidueye. And the Ice Beam is going to be used, doing some pretty good damage to the Decidueye, but it's not going to get the knockout. With a Trailblaze, going to boost the speed of the Decidueye, which is kind of scary. It's going to outspeed now with the Leaf Blade, now able to outspeed and take down the Milotic. Life Orb doing a little bit of chip damage to the Decidueye, with the Grimmsnarl then coming in. And the Triple Arrow is going to be used, doing a lot of damage to Grimmsnarl, but not quite going to get the knockout. With a Spirit Break, he's going to finish off the knockout, or finish off the Hisuian Decidueye. Then the Quaquaval will replace the Decidueye, with a Reflect being set up by the Grimmsnarl. The Aqua Step is going to finish off the Grimmsnarl and get the speed boost onto the Quaquaval. And the Moxie boost is going to be up as well. Ampharos then comes in, and the Mega Evolution goes through. They close combat, doing a little bit of damage to Ampharos, but not too much. The Ampharos is going to go for the Thunderbolt and take down the Quaquaval. Ampharos making his first appearance and getting his first knockout. The Porygon Z is going to come back in with the Ice Beam being used, and the Ice Beam is going to finish off the Ampharos. Just Reuniclus left. Reuniclus is poisoned though. The Ice Beam is going to hit, doing some pretty good damage to Reuniclus, with a Focus Blast landing and taking down the Porygon Z. Skeletor's bird then comes back out, and the Shadow Ball is going to outspeed with the Reuniclus and take down the Reuniclus, with the Aerial Aces coming in with the win against Lunar Lynx. Really good battle, good plays with against Lunar. Lunar Lynx had some pretty good plays there, but just the first two knockouts, unfortunately, against that Porygon. That Porygon is just way too strong, chat.